We want to welcome all of you today to the New Jersey Black Issues 41st, with an applause, 41 years having the conference around the state. Give it a round of applause. We are convening it here at the Ruth Bader Ginsburg Hall, and it's kind of like when I'm talking, I'm echoing in and I'm echoing out. Can you hear it? Yes, yes, yes. And we're happy to be here, and we're happy to have all of you here to be here for the New Jersey Black Issues Conference. I am Reva Foster. I'm the state chair, but I'm not the person that does all the work. We have the program committee, which I will introduce later, but right now, we would like to have an invocation by our Reverend Ronald is on my mind. Ronald Tuff, who is also the first state vice chair.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, y'all say good morning. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice. Let's put our hands together for God. And we're going to give you a double blessing this morning. I'm going to ask my friend, Councilman Shabazz from Atlantic City, to come up and give us the morning invocation. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good morning. My good friend, Reverend Tuff, pressed me into service this morning. As they say, be ye ever ready. Let me just ask if we could unite all hearts and minds. We are living in a time where, regardless of our faith tradition, we have to look to a higher power. Yes. Regardless of our faith traditions bind us and enable us to see that in order for us to come 41 years here at Black Issues Convention, we need to be focusing very clearly on what's happening in our state and what's happening in our nation. And I would just suggest, and we're going to pray in a minute or two, but just let me say that the time that we live in is very serious. The time that we live in is very serious. The time that we live in is very serious. I said that 3 times because one of my educational friends said that you need to say something 3 times to let it sink into people. This is not a frivolous time. We have a former president who led an insurrection to overturn an election, standing in court, defaming the justice system. We're in a very serious time. And we have to pray, and we have to work, and we have to love one another. If all hearts and minds are clear, dear God, we ask you to anoint us with love and respect for each other. We ask you to rain down civility and dignity as we discuss and move forward in this convention. We ask that you inspire us to make sure that we look out for the least, the last, and the lost in our respective communities. We ask as we go forth to serve, to work, to unite, to make a better New Jersey, a better country, a better world, a better humanity. We ask that you bless each and every house here represented. We ask that you look out for the sick, the needy. We ask all these blessings in thy name. Amen.
Thank you, Councilman, very much for that moving prayer. And now we will have the national anthem, the Black National Anthem, sang by Dr. Finney.
Lift every voice and sing.
I'm sorry, we forgot to remind you. Could you kindly stand? Thank you.
And we'll begin again. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over a way that with tears have been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out from the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our wearies, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on our way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray, lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee, lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand true to our God, true to our native land.
I don't know if this is protocol or not, but we need to give her another round of applause for Dr. Finney. Yes. And now I would like for the committee, the New Jersey Black Executive Committee, to come forward so you will be able to meet them. Come on up. Sometimes they get a little shy, you know how that is. But they're coming. Mr. Smith, Mr. Gore, Brenda Lee, Reverend Tuff. Someone back there asked Mr. Smith to come up because this may be the only time we'll get this together to take a picture of the entire group. John Smith, he's coming. Here he comes. Yeah, John, you can run. Okay. Where did Brenda go? Right there. Okay. Brenda Lee, our corresponding secretary, and yeah, we're starting right now.
Good morning. My name is Reverend Tuff. I'm serving as the second vice president of the New Jersey Black Issues Convention. I represent the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, state of New Jersey, which again, that is the Masons, and I just want to congratulate our president and the committee for continuing the 41 years of service in the community and having this convention, and hopefully something, you guys will get something out of this convention.
What else would you like me to say? Good morning. God, that was, a murmur. I know that you all had to get up early this morning, but, thank you for coming out to our 41st convention. This is my 40th consecutive convention. I missed the first one. I have not missed one since then. Again, I have to get back to make sure that the money is right, so I'm going to be leaving the stage. But again, on behalf of our chair and our entire executive committee that worked so hard to put this together, thank you for coming, and we hope to see you next year.
Good morning. My name is George Gore. I'm one of the program co-chairs of this event. I appreciate you all coming out. Hopefully you'll walk away here with more knowledge than you came in the door with, because one of the things that we need to do is always have a learning process as we move forward in America. This is our country. We were born here, most of us. But we need to start looking at how America has metamorphosed itself into something we may not recognize. At NJBIC, 41 years, we've been at putting this information out for you, helping you, and doing seminars to inform you. Thank you, and I appreciate you all coming out.
All right, good morning, everyone. First, we got to get the energy in this room up. Let me hear Technology High School, New Blue Ribbon School. Technology, let me hear you. Come on now. That's right. First of all, there's a lot of movement going on here. Just want to acknowledge your principal, Edwin Reyes, in his absence. And also, go ahead, give it up for Mr. Reyes. And also to congratulate you. Job well done. Reaching blue ribbon status should not be taken lightly. I hope you have an awesome time tomorrow at your pep rally. We also want to shout out Principal Nelson Ruiz. Who's from Principal Nelson Ruiz's school? Where are you? I can't hear you. Oh, I'm going to report back. When I called his name, y'all were like, come on now. What school are you? That's right, North School of Global Studies. We welcome you. Let me hear the Atlantic City seniors in the house. All right now, okay. Let me see if Plainfield could do better. Plainfield, are you in the house? Okay, we voting, y'all, we voting. And we can't forget our Red Hatters. Red Hatters, let us hear you. Listen, and Calvary Baptist Church is in the house. Did we acknowledge our past chair, Miss former Assemblywoman Elise Evans? Did we acknowledge her? And she will be honored later this afternoon, or should I say evening. Young people, you're not able to attend. It's a reception for the adult people. Needless to say, I'll start by saying this: giving all thanks to God. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone that's part of making this possible. We do this not to have a moment. It's not what this is about. It's about the work. So we come together to educate, to organize, and mobilize. Councilman Shabazz said it best. We're living in some serious times. Serious times. So you're here today, young people, and just to let you know, and I love the senior from Atlantic City who came through and went over to the students at Global Studies and said, who are you? Where are you from? I'm from Atlantic City. Who's the lady that did that? Give it up for her. See, in the past, BIC had Senior Day on Thursdays and Youth Day on Fridays. It's intentional why youth and seniors are in the room together. We need the wisdom of our seniors and the creativity of our youth. We got to come together. There's a reason why the theme is for us to gain what? Unity, survival, and progress. This is not about a moment. This is a movement. God bless you and thank you.
And now I would like to introduce Mr. Jeffrey Robinson, who is Provost, and he is the Executive Vice Chair of Rutgers University, who has opened his doors for us today and to make it possible for us to be celebrating this year our 41st year. And we also want to thank my personal friend, Shantae, who I've known since she was like this and has grown up to be such a lady. I would like for both of you to come up and give a warm welcome to our guest today for being at Ruth Bader Ginsburg Hall. Thank you.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Rutgers University, Newark. Now, for some of y'all, you're like, what? Feels like some of y'all are like, what, where are we? You're at Rutgers University, Newark. We welcome you to coming here today. I got to say a few things as we try to transition all the way to your workshops, but I want to first shout out, you got your young people here. Thank you for coming out today from the School of Global Studies from Technology High School. Most importantly, we do have a number of seniors here, and I know my protocol. The elders who are here, I want to ask you, do we have permission to continue? Thank you. That connection between the young people and our elders is so important. So I'm glad that we're all here together. We're going to make sure that that continues throughout the day. At Rutgers Newark, we are known for a few things: opportunity and access, social mobility, diversity, excellence in research, teaching, community engagement. But I also got to highlight a few other things, because we develop leaders here. In fact, as you already heard, we are here in this place because this is a very important and historic building for our campus. This used to be the law school building, and it has recently been named for one of our esteemed law school professors whose name now is on the top of the building, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Why is that significant? Because she was a drum major for justice. She became all the way from here, had a distinguished career which culminated at the Supreme Court of the United States. She was an incredible policy and legal innovator and had made history in so many different ways. So we're here, and it's appropriate, because the work we're going to do here today with NJBIC, with the New Jersey Black Issues Convention, this is the kind of work that I know she and all of the folks who have been part of our history here at Rutgers University, Newark, all of them would appreciate. In that vein, we continue to do innovative work here at Rutgers Newark. Today, you're going to hear from some of the best and brightest from our faculty and from the community. We've got representatives that are participating in this conference from our Center for Politics and Race in America, from the Center for Law, Inequality, and Metropolitan Equity, from the Center for Urban Entrepreneurship and Economic Development. And we're all here because this important work must leverage our might to make the level of impact we want to see. Now, a lot of all of those things I just said about the participation of our Rutgers University folks here is because of Vice Chancellor Shantae Palmer, who's over here on my right. So give her a round of applause. And if that's not enough for you, if that's not enough from you, some of you who like jazz, just know that Rutgers University has the largest jazz collection in the world. Number one throughout the world. We have every album ever made, minus a couple, for jazz albums throughout history, all right, our Institute for Jazz Studies. So I say again, welcome to Rutgers University, Newark. As I get off the stage, I just got to mention one thing, because I had an experience yesterday I want to share with you that I think pulls some of these pieces together that we're talking about. We talk about policy. We talk about issues here at the Black Issues Convention. Yesterday morning, I spent my time over at the East Jersey State Prison. Some of you know of it as Rahway, the Rahway Prison. That's where Scared Straight went down. That's where, for a lot of us in the community, we either know somebody or we got a relative who is incarcerated. I was there to preside over a graduation because we have a very interesting program called the New Jersey Scholarship and Transformation Education for Education in Prisons program that we run out of Rutgers University, Newark. When I was there yesterday, I learned a couple of things. I went in a little anxious, to be honest. because I don't like to see black people, in this case black men, locked up. I came out inspired. Let me tell you why. I came out inspired because there were people there who had young men, some older men, who had taken the control of their lives. They had thought about what they were going to do even beyond those gates. And our role, we see our role as educators, to connect their inner self to start to think about what's going to happen to them once they leave and once they're released. When they come back to our communities, I want them to be empowered. I want them to have some credentials that will help them as they start to develop themselves and develop our communities. I met young men who had plans, and there's not much that separates me with my 5 degrees and all those kind of things from the brothers who was right there in East Jersey State. I say that because the things that we talk about at NJBIC are the things that matter. These are the things we fight for. These are the resources we have to address, whether it's criminal justice reform or education or housing. We, as a community, have to be addressing these things here. So the young people who are here, the seasoned and wisdom, the people who have wisdom in the room, working together to start to think about how we make an impact on our black and brown communities. That's what's important here. It's what we're about here at Rutgers University, Newark. It's why I'm so excited that you all are here. Welcome to the campus. Thank you for being here, and look forward to meeting you the rest of the day.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is truly an honor to be here with you today. As mentioned, I am Shantae Palmer, Vice Chancellor here at Rutgers University, Newark. We welcome you. We're excited to host you, and I'm excited to be in conversation with you today. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Please engage, participate, and learn something. Thank you.